Good morning, everyone. It's Mark Wiens with migrationology.com in Kyoto, Japan. This morning we just took the train to Fushimi Inari Station and we are going to the Fushimi Inari Shrine, which is one of the most important and one of the most iconic and supposedly beautiful shrines in all of Kyoto. Yesterday we went to a couple of temples in Kyoto and they were just extremely busy and very crowded. So today we are hoping to beat the crowds. It is about 7 a.m. and we are heading towards Fushimi Inari Shrine now. We made it to the shrine right at the entrance and now we are walking in. Looks like we did beat the crowds. Yes. Here's a map of the area. I think we are gonna go. What I really want to see is the red Torii gates. We climbed a couple of flights of stairs and now I think we are entering kind of the red gate area. It's so cool and so peaceful walking through here right now. We have come to a fork in the road. We have two routes to take. I think we're gonna take the left route. We are walking through the Torii, which are these red shrine gates, and there are so many of them. It's just formed an entire tunnel that goes up the side of the mountain. So we are walking now up the mountain, and this is just, this is an amazing sight. All right, we're walking through another set of shrine gates. This one is a little bigger than the last one we just came through. Then you pass through one set of shrine gates and then you're out in nature for a little bit and then you immediately enter into another set of shrine gates. We have been walking up the mountain for about 30 minutes now and we're getting our first view of Kyoto City. Oh, there's a bug on my screen. I believe we reached the summit of Fushimi Inari Shrine. This is the top and we actually almost missed it because you can just walk straight through here and then it starts heading down without even knowing it. But if it wasn't for this little sign right there that says top of the mountain, I think we might have missed the actual summit. But anyway, we are at the top now and that took just about 1 hour at a leisure pace, taking lots of photos along the way. We made it back down and that was a great hike or walk through the forest through the shrine gates, and there was literally just an endless amount of shrines as well as the red shrine gates, which really made it very picturesque and really nice to see. But I'm really glad that we came early when it was still quiet and there were very few people. Now I can see as we're down here a lot more people have arrived, but it was really worth it to come early in the morning to get that peacefulness. I think the only downside of coming how early we came is they have a lot of tea shops up at the top where it would be really nice to sit and drink tea and relax, but most of the tea shops, or all of the tea shops actually, were closed when we went, when we just were up there. So that would be the only downside to coming as early as we did. We are back to the train station. We're gonna go back to our hotel. We're gonna get everything and pack up and check out. We are all packed up and we just checked out of our hotel. We're on our way back to the train station and we are gonna head towards Nishiki Market in Kyoto before we head back to Osaka today. We got off of the train, which turned to a subway along the way at the station called Gion Shijo. And I think we have decided that we are gonna stop at a soba restaurant to have lunch before going to the Nishiki Market. Directly outside of the subway station is a famous soba restaurant. So I'm just looking at the prices. It's a little bit expensive, but I think we're gonna go for it. That is what I want to eat right there in plastic form. Okay, we go up the elevator to the second floor. Okay, thank you. Immediately as we sat down, they served us some green tea. My soba and herring noodles have arrived, and it looks very light and fresh, and just served with a side of sliced green onions, which I will just add to the soup right now. And I gotta see how big that fish is. I think it might go down there quite a ways. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put this on top. Oh, there we go. That's like a half fillet of a fish. But I'm gonna test those noodles first. It's a little bit on the plain side, which is how it's supposed to be, but those noodles are really, you can really taste how fresh and the quality of them. They have a little bit of a starchiness to them, and then that broth is a very light and kind of just slightly fishy broth. It looks like it's been like cured and looks dark. Oh, that tastes like barbecue fish. That really has like a sweet and tangy barbecue sauce flavor to it. Oh, that's delicious. With a smoked flavor as well. Oh. And Ying is allowing me to taste her cold noodles real fast, so let me grab a bite and dip. I'm gonna let that soak in the broth just for a bit, or in the sauce, and slurp it down. Oh, that's nice as well. The noodles, yeah, are cold, but the same noodles that I have in my hot soup. And then her sauce is more of a soy sauce, but kind of light and fragrant soy sauce. And Ying has a side of tempura instead of fish. And I'm gonna grab one of these chili tempuras. A quick sinking. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm dripping. That almost has the flavor of a jalapeno, but it's not spicy. I really liked that barbecue fish, was really good. And of course the soba is a little on the plain side, but really good quality. And this is a really nice restaurant. I'm glad we chose to come to this restaurant, and we are now off to the market. We have just arrived at Nishiki Market, and it's kind of within a big network of other markets and shopping district and streets. So I'm gonna walk on this street, and I hope we can start seeing some food. Oh, yes, we can. I decided to buy one of these little fish on a chopstick to eat now. I'm not sure how it's cooked, if it's deep fried or if it's kind of baked or braised, but it looks salty, and I'm a lover of fish, so I'm gonna go tail first. Oh, that's actually quite cold. I think it might be better if it's warm, but that meat is kind of creamy, and then it has it kind of tastes like it's been dried and salted. That's good though. That makes a great snack. Oh, that's just full of eggs. Oh, that's why it's so creamy. It's just full of eggs. You gotta check that out. Nishiki Market was very nice, but we need to start heading back towards Osaka. So we're heading to the subway station. We're gonna get to Kyoto Station and then go back to Osaka. We made it back to Kyoto Station and now off to find our ticket booth and train line back to Osaka. We are taking the Limited Express. I think we got our ticket and I think that is our train at track number 7. Our train from Kyoto was delayed by about 30 minutes, but we made it back to Osaka now, and I booked another place on Airbnb, and so we are now walking around Osaka Station trying to find a subway, and we are heading towards our new place of residence in Osaka. We're going to Nipponbashi Station. But the reason we actually booked this is because Ying's sister is flying in tonight from Bangkok. So she's gonna be here with us for the next four nights in Osaka. And so we'll be staying here for 4 more nights before we go back to Thailand. But I will give you a quick tour of this place. Bathroom is back here. Check out this toilet. And check out all these functions. And then this is the kitchen area. And what's in here? Oh, a little laundry room. Oh, and the tub room. Oh, hello, Ying. And then over here is a big living room. Sofa all the way around the wall. And then finally the last room in the house is the bedroom with 2 beds side by side. For dinner tonight, we stepped into kind of just a neighborhood comfort restaurant, and it seems that they have every Japanese comfort food you can imagine. So the first page is just all sorts of different curries, Japanese curries with rice and fried items and eggs and all things good. And then the next page is more comfort food like fried shrimp, and they even have hamburger patties, hamburger steaks, and then on the last page they have some rice bowls, and that's what I got right there. This place is pretty classic and has quite a diner home style feel to it, but the service is friendly, and my rice bowl has just emerged from the kitchen, and that is quite an egg mess. And there's chicken down here, and then that egg is just slightly cooked on the bottom, but on the top it remains like very, very runny. And there is a bunch of rice down there as well. Oh, that looks awesome. Let me get some rice in that bite as well. That's comfort food. I think it's chicken thigh meat, so it's juicy, and then with that egg, and then there are onions in here. That egg is, yeah, just half cooked and then half like saucy, and yeah, I might add a little bit of soy sauce, but other than that, it is fantastic. And there are a few slices of mushroom in there as well, but this is just pure like Japanese comfort food. Comfort in every bite. And then Ying got the katsu curry, so fried pork cutlet with curry, and I'm gonna grab a piece. Oh, that breading. Oh, look at that. And dip it, submerge it into that curry. Oh, that's really hot. That is a very good piece of katsu. It is very meaty pork, and really thick and juicy. And I'm losing my breading. Dinner was a success. That was pretty good home style, just diner Japanese food, and I really like to I like to eat at places like that, kind of family run restaurants as opposed to the chain restaurants. And yeah, I'm feeling good after that. we are gonna probably just walk around and then maybe head back to our apartment. And so I will end the vlog for today here. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment below, and I will see you tomorrow for the next video.